You are listening to The Art of Sales. Everyone sells every day, and this is your source for conversational, real-world sales and prospecting methods that you are comfortable using and that get results. You'll help people buy instead of pushing them into being sold. Here's your host, Art Subcheck.
I filled out a form on a website about an online training course about a marketing topic. So a sales rep called me a couple days later. I asked about the price of the program, apparently before he was ready to give it. And then he hemmed and hawed, and then he said, well, it's normally... And of course, that begged the question from me, oh, okay, well, how much lower are you going to give it to me for? Now I had him in a price-dropping mode. Saying something like, we normally charge, or the list price is, implies that you don't usually get that price, or you're very open to negotiating. Actually, here are a bunch of words you should not use to preface the quote of your price with. Asking, suggested, lowest, best, reduced, quoted, basic, book, normal, regular, starts out at, retail, and actually almost any word that ends in ly, usually, typically, normally. These words trigger in the minds of the prospects that you're willing to bring the price down substantially. Because whether they're the CEO or the regular guy down the street, they're getting ready to squeeze a better price out of you. It's human nature. Everyone wants the best deal. If you give any indication that someone else gets a better price or that you're open to negotiation, they're going to jump on that opportunity. I do it. You probably do too. Most buyers see the weakness and then they pounce on it, which puts us as salespeople at a considerable defensive disadvantage. So instead, confidently and smoothly state the price. Work from a position of strength. Give the impression from the start that you don't negotiate. Then you might not have to. Don't say anything early that tips them off that you're going to negotiate. When asked your price, again, answer very confidently. The price is... And then, after giving your price, shut up. Don't say a word after giving your price, because some salespeople become uneasy at this point. They blow it by saying something like, well, if that's okay with you, or do you have a problem with that? Or some even say, well, but I might be able to do a little bit better. Oh my gosh. Now, when you're silent, it might seem like forever, but be still. Be silent. Wait it out. Now, sure, they might still respond with, is that negotiable? Or can you do better than that? Then you reply with some version of no, such as, that's the price. If they persist, sometimes I'll say, well, we can discuss a less comprehensive program if you'd like. Now, often you might be surprised to hear them respond with, well, okay, I just had to ask. And when you're on a sales call and the price question comes too soon, reply with something like, well, I want to give you the best price for the service that best fits your situation. So let me ask you a few more questions to do that. Now, the first step in dealing with price is ensuring that you personally are sold on the fact that you deliver value far exceeding your price. Since I would assume that you now probably have customers, it's safe to say that you do give such value. But again, you've got to be sold on that. Remember, every dollar you give away by dropping price comes from pure profit. So focus on selling value. Hey, you know what time it is.
Your attitude will be iron every way you'll never feel what they say. It's the art of the sales quote of the day.
That's right. It's time for the quote of the day. Today's quote comes from Tom O'Toole, who's founder of the famous Beechworth Bakery in Australia. And if you haven't been there, they tell me it's pretty famous. So anyway, here's Tom's quote. He says that if they ask for a 20% discount, I ask which 20% of the ingredients they want taken out. I can take out 20%, but it doesn't taste real good. A lot of wisdom there from Tom. All right. Hey, if you're getting value from this show, would you do a couple friends a favor and let them know about it? Send them to our show site, theartofsales.com, theartofsales.com. And again, if you're getting value, would you go to either iTunes or Google Play, wherever you are listening to this podcast, and leave a review, a 5-star review, and also that'd be a rating, and also a favorable review. Reason being, not only do you. I like them, but more importantly, it helps other people find the show according to these fancy algorithms that those systems use. All right. Thank you so much for investing your valuable sales time with me. Until next time, go out and make it your best sales day ever. I'm Art Sobczak.